All right, guys. If you're wondering why you got Gervonta Tank Davis, Leonard Ellerbe, and it would be Floyd Mayweather had he not been being held captive in Dubai for owing all this money for gambling or whatever he was doing. If you notice that Tank is going against it. Oh, Ryan didn't lose. This is something's going on. Y'all lying. Leonard Ellerbe's on the same page now, and he's playing this. Well, I can't. I don't want to speak on it, but he does speak on it, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. And the reason why they was talking like that, the reason why Tank is jumping out the window, and all these guys, TMT affiliated people, and even Al Heyman, Al Heyman behind the scenes too, because this guy wasn't with Al Heyman and TMT. They chose otherwise. And this video of Bill Haney talking like this, they don't want to hear this.
That Mayweather shit is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else.
Tank ain't did it neither. Floyd's retired, so Tank's still active. So Tank don't want to hear that.
Tank did it. Listen, y'all just scared to say it. But I'm not. I believe in my son. I would watch him do it. You know what I mean? Against 7 different world championship fights at 25. You know what I'm saying? So, what else? Don't down and crown him, and then you're going to say that.
Yeah, don't down and crown him. All right, now we're going to go back. Let's go back in the past. Let's look at this. This is when Floyd was about to fight, or before he was about to fight Manny Pacquiao. The fight didn't happen. The interviewer was like, man, what's going on with the fight? Whatever. So here's Floyd. Look at Leonard Ellerbe. That's his right-hand man. Right-hand man. If everything that Mayweather says, Leonard Ellerbe, they both talk the same talking points.
Give a little urine. That's a crime.
Hold on.
Give a little blood. Give every day. All I ask is give a little blood. Give a little urine. That's a crime.
Now, so is that a crime? So he wants it. That's why they won't fight. They want a level playing field. Because he's going to say here in a minute, what happened with Cotto? Because it wasn't a even playing field.
I'm going up in weight, but I ain't just walking through no damn fighters. I ain't just walking. This 106, now he decided to just walking through Cotto. Come on, man. And Cotto, everybody else Cotto hit, he getting up out of it. Cotto can't knock down Mosley, but he can.
That's why PEDs is dangerous. And that's why this man was doing so many. He started all this. He wanted all these blood and urine tests. Ever since then, everybody got they always did blood and urine, but it got crazy after Mayweather. Everybody was talking about, I need blood and urine, week, whatever, however they did it. It was crazy. So now, you got Leonard Ellerbe, the spook at the door. That's what Bill Haney calls him. So you think Bill Haney you think he want to hear Bill Haney say it's the Devin Haney era? No, he want that L to remain on his resume, on his record. And so does Floyd, and so does Tank. Believe me, Tank's undefeated, Floyd's undefeated. You only can talk to these boys being undefeated, so they want that L to stick. Now listen to that Ellerbe.
Yeah, I don't care whether I just know it was a good fight. It was a good fight, and Ryan won the fight in the ring. He won the fight in the ring. He was able to dictate everything he wanted to do. He repeatedly was landing the same punch over and over. There wasn't any adjustments made in the fight that I watched.
Wasn't no adjustments being made, right? Then he turns around and says this.
In this kind of situation, because you do want a level playing field.
You want a level playing field. There's a reason for that. Was it even? Was there a level playing field? If you don't come in at the same weight that you guys agreed upon, regardless of Devin accepted or not, is the playing field, does it change because Devin accepted it? Or is it still equal? It's not. It's not equal. He wasn't like he was a pound over. Even if he was a pound over, it still wasn't going to be equal. He was 3 pounds over. Now he got caught with juice. 2 steroids in his body. 2. He just going to go kamikaze. And now he's doing this stuff. Talking to the steroids.
Thank you for helping me beat Devin Haney. Thank you for giving me the left hook power. No rematch. No rematch.
You can see right there, he did look guilty. Oh, he a cheat. He know he cheated. That's a guilty face right there. That's a dirty dog right there. Oh, they say, well, you know, wasn't get caught clean till towards the end of the training camp. You think he gonna start juicing right at the beginning when they test him like crazy? I don't know how they did their testing, but they did enough to find him dirty. And you got fans of his, they all saying it's a conspiracy. I mean, that's because they love him. Got the fanatics. If you're a fan of sports, period, you're not going to like cheating. That's how you know who cares about boxing. When guys that love the sport of boxing, when they see guys that cheat, they have an issue with it. Regardless if it's they got it, they want to win or not. Guys that don't really care about it, it's like pick a side. I'm going to go with Ryan, ride or die, and stuff like that. That's how that works. So you got to ignore those fanatics because they really don't mean nothing. But you need them for the sport to survive. You need a cheerleader. You need it. But this guy right here, he kissing steroids, passing my steroids and stuff, saying this is bogus. Do you really think he's going to come forward and say it's true? Come on, guys. He's not going to say that. He's going to do damage control. He know what he did. Now he's getting back into this nut roll of the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Nobody can man, stop it. He need to be suspended indefinitely. And when he comes back, fighters should avoid him. There ain't no rematch. If Devin Haney, I wouldn't rematch him. You don't reward a guy with another fight after he cheated you. You sit him outside to dry. Give him no fight. He's cheater. He's a cheater. He's a fraud. You're not going to do that. Well, Floyd and them said, or Ellerbe said, stuff like that couldn't happen to them because there was other, they do other stuff to know if you're cheating or whatever. I mean, I think their blood and urine test was like, man, it was crazy. So they was checking. It was something serious. So, but he cheated. Then Ellerbe knew if this was Mayweather and somebody got off on Mayweather, he'd be crying whoop too. So now if they overturn this to no contest, that means Devin doesn't have a loss on his record, and Bill can get back on his stuff and say the Devin Haney era, rub it in and say they tried to cheat us. Ryan said Floyd told him to go 3 pounds over. You can't pick and choose what's a lie and what's not. So I'm going to believe you. Cheater. He's a fraud. Woo! He's a fraud. Comment, rate, subscribe. It's your boy.